Hello everyone, it's so nice to see all of you in my first training. Beforehand, I want to thank each of you for your participation. And the purpose of today's meeting is this training Speak Local, which I attended last year. It was held by the support of US Embassy. We had a very good time in 5 days, and now it's time to share the knowledge with you, which I learned there. Let me share my screen and start. Okay. Dear teachers, we have warm-up activities. Firstly, instruction of the activity is on the screen. We have here teachers from different schools. That's why let's introduce ourselves. You have to tell a fact about yourself with the letter of your first name. Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes.
Let me introduce myself firstly. I am Elvina and I like eating an egg every day. Here, Elvina, egg, the same first letters. And now I want to hear your responses. It's your turn. Facts can be everything. Something eatable, drinkable, watchable, or maybe your desire.
Can I?
Of course.
Can I begin?
Of course, of course.
Hello, everyone. I am Gamer Mirzayeva. I like ginger.
Ginger? Not all people like. Okay.
Is that all?
Gamer, ginger. Okay, we can say okay. Then, who wants to continue? No one else?
Can
I continue?
Okay, one by one. Bahar Melmel, here.
My name is Bahar and I call myself Spring. When somebody calls me Spring, I like it very well, very much.
Yes. Bahar means spring in Azerbaijan.
Yes.
Okay. I say you would like.
But I can't use the first letter of my first name.
Yeah.
I can't begin.
Never mind.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Aysel. I think I am Angel.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, who else?
May I?
Of course, continue.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eliana, and I love watching wild nature programs, especially elephants. I like to watch communication between them.
Oh, very good. Documentary films, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Good evening. My name is Rosa. My surname is Mamedova. I like watching series.
Yes, it's also good. Series. Most people, most Azerbaijanians prefer watching Turkish series, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yes, I am Taira Asadova. I can say that I love very much my grandchildren.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then who wants?
God bless them all.
Thanks. Then, no one else?
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I'm Laura.
Okay.
I can describe myself that as I am a teacher, maybe it also impressed me, but I love teaching, not only in class, but in life too.
Yeah.
Everybody, even my family, my mother or brother says, always says, don't talk with us like that as you are your students.
Yeah.
I like giving advice. Or I don't know. It doesn't mean that I am. I know most or more than them, but I don't know. It's my character.
Yes, you are a hardworking teacher, I know.
Be leader.
Okay. Who else?
You like your profession, maybe.
Yes. If there is no answer, let's continue with the second activity. I liked your activeness, and that's why let's do one more. We had a tiring day. We need relaxing. We have 10 seconds. We have to find something smaller than our finger in our house, and then to share it with us. Show it us, please. Let's find. It's interesting what you will find, and time is going. 10 seconds. Okay, I am going to.
Can I begin?
Okay. Did you
Mine's
find?
ready too.
Yes, I've also found.
Of course.
I
Okay.
but it is a little frog.
Frog.
Yes, it's a little toy from the toy box. I like it very much. It is green little frog.
Okay, show it
Can
us,
you see-
please.
But how can I show it?
Show in your hand and we'll see.
Yes, I show, but
A little
myself.
up.
uh,
Okay. Yes, it's clear. Yes.
it's a little frog. Yes.
Can I say?
Okay. Say
I
please.
found a battery.
Oh. Yes.
Do you see?
Yes.
Yes. And the little rubber.
Okay.
Ah.
Yes. There are a lot of things, smaller things in your house. And I found also such a car, blue car. It belongs to my son.
Nice.
Okay.
I found a small pearl.
Pearl. Oh,
Oh.
good.
It was just beside me.
Yeah.
And my headphone.
Oh, good.
Elvina Melma,
Yes.
I found a key. I found the key of my table, my closet.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure, but video.
I guess so many things smaller than our fingers.
Yeah.
There are too many things smaller than our fingers.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you switch on your microphone, Rosa, teacher?
What?
Can you switch on your camera? I'm sorry, camera. You.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
Yes. You did, but then it lost.
Hey. Oh, I can't.
Never mind. You find. What did you find? I forgot.
Found
Key to my key.
Key
The
of
keys
the
of the
closet.
closet.
I remembered.
Key of my closet.
I remembered. Who else?
My video is open.
Yeah. Now I see you.
Okay, now can I show you
Yes.
little toys from McDonald's? There are a lot of toys, little.
Okay, good. Is your camera open, ICL teacher?
Yes.
Yes, but I couldn't see you. That's why I asked. Okay, never mind. Who else? No one? Okay, now let's continue. Okay, but I want to mention our today's session. What are we going to learn today? Here we see the identification of 21st century skills in teaching process. Identify the difference between collaboration and cooperation. Identify what PBL is and identify what learner autonomy is. But first of all, let's do pre-survey. I'll send you link. I can't see chat here. That's why I'll send link to WhatsApp group. And let's do pre-survey. I want to collect your answers. Something went wrong. It doesn't want to open. Messenger opened. Okay. Another thing opened. Oh, okay. I'll send here link. Okay, you can check up your phones.
Yes, I see that you sent.
Okay. Your
training.
answers would be in the screen. Which topics are new for you? Which topics you know less than the others? Today's topics: project-based learning, learner autonomy, 21st century skills, difference between collaboration and cooperation. Click the link, please, in your phone and answer.
Okay.
Okay. Can you do? Is there any troubles?
I submit.
Okay.
I can't, I can't.
You can't
Link.
open?
Link.
It's,
I can't link.
you can't make. Only click and then press button submit.
Click.
Choose one, or you can choose two or more also.
Elena teacher, I
Yes.
chose one and then I click submit.
Yes.
Is there one question? Only one question?
Yes, only one question. It's press
Yes.
survey. Then we'll do post survey too.
Yes, I do it. I did it.
Okay. That's all. I saw here that most of you want to know about the difference between collaboration and cooperation. Most teachers elected to this topic. And learner autonomy and 21st century skills are also interesting for you. Good. Now let's continue. Okay. Education in the 21st century. Now we are living in the day-by-day developing world. That's why it's not easy to be a teacher, and the teaching profession is facing challenges from many sides nowadays. And as a teacher, we must take into consideration the needs of the 21st century. But what are the 21st century skills? They are communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. According to the first letters, we can call these as 4 C's. What is communication? Communication includes the sharing of thoughts, questions, ideas, and solutions. And also communication is simply defined as the transfer of information from one place to another. And I want to say that all these are great concepts, but I will speak shortly. About collaboration, collaboration means working together to reach a goal, putting talent, expertise, and smarts to work. There is similarity between collaboration and cooperation, and I'll speak about it later. Now, critical thinking. Critical thinking is one of the most important skills, and it means looking at problems in a new way and linking learning across subjects and disciplines. About creativity, we can say that it's the ability to develop and express ourselves and our ideas in new ways. Also, creativity means trying new approaches to get things done, equal innovation and invention. We spoke about learning skills, but to know literacy skills as media, information, technology, and also life skills as flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, social, are also competitive in changing world. Here we have a video about 21st century skills. Let's watch the video for to be much clearer for you. Let's watch together. that's all. Now about collaboration and cooperation. It drew my attention when I was in the training. I didn't know it before. We know these words as emektaşlık, but though they seem similar, they are quite different from each other. In pre-survey, most of you voted to this topic. Now let's watch. Collaboration is a wider concept than cooperation. Cooperation can be between a teacher and one or two students of the team, but collaboration is as a web. Each member works mutually for the team. And here we have video. Let's watch together. I can't open it. Something went wrong. Okay.
The difference between cooperation and collaboration. Cooperation begins with mutual respect, while collaboration begins with mutual trust. Cooperation requires transparency, but collaboration requires vulnerability. Cooperation includes shared goals, but collaboration includes shared values. Cooperation is independent, but collaboration is interdependent. Cooperation is often short-term, while collaboration is often long-term. Cooperation involves the sharing of ideas as a group. However, collaboration involves generating entirely new ideas together. Both cooperation and collaboration are vital for creative work. Collaboration without cooperation can lead to groupthink, but cooperation without collaboration can lead to disunity. However, collaboration plus cooperation means deeper work, more innovation, and better quality.
Okay, I think you know more about the difference. Now about project-based learning. We can call it as in short form as PBL. Project-based learning is an effective and fun way to learn. It operates with the understanding that students construct or build their own learning experience with guidance from the teacher. And also we have here a slide showing PBL in short form. We can see the difference between doing a project in traditional learning and project-based learning. Of course, project-based learning is more interesting for students than doing a simple project. That's why let's watch the differences between them. Projects can be done alone, but PBL requires collaboration and teacher guidance. Projects are about the product, but PBL is about the process. Projects are teacher-directed, but PBL is student-directed. And projects lack real-world context, but project-based learning based on real-world experiences, problems. Projects occur after real learning, but PBL occurs through the process of project. All projects have the same goal, but in project-based learning, students' choices to determine the outcome. And here, as you see in this slide, we should act according to the plan. First comes driving question. I can say that driving question is the same with research question in our national curriculum as tədqiqat sualı. And then comes ideas, brainstorm, then prior knowledge to guide you, inquiry and investigation, presentation and feedback. I think you know about feedback. Feedback is helpful information or criticism that's given to someone what can be done to improve performance. And then let's continue with this slide. Here my topic is my home is my castle, but before I start planning PBL, I have a goal in my mind. I know what skill them to practice and show at the end. Here our driving question is what's Azerbaijan famous for? And ideas brainstorm can be as hospitality, music of art, natural resources as oil, and beautiful nature. Prior knowledge will guide students. Investigation can be done on the internet, and presentation on the wallpaper, and getting feedback. And now here we see how PBL develops 21st century skills that we mentioned above, as critical thinking, collaboration, ownership, creativity. Okay, now before watching the video about PBL, I want to say that we have teachers here who is a member of Etvinning, Günel teacher, Arzu teacher, and I'm also a member of Etvinning. Projects that we do in Etvinning belong to PBL. Am I right? How do you think? Günel teacher or Arzu teacher?
Hello everyone, good evening. Thank you Elvina for this great event. Yes, you are right, we are members of Etvinning and we did and created many projects and with European countries, different projects. And there we did many activities that includes 4 critical, as you shared there, critical thinking problems we include in our projects. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And I want also to mention that students enjoy in PBL. I do also projects and I see it. Okay, now let's watch the video. Oh, I have problem with it. Okay.
You remember what it was like in school. It was boring. You sat in class, memorized as much as you could, and tried to pass a test at the end. But is that good enough? These days, school can be more interesting and effective by focusing students on work that matters. This is project-based learning explained. Most adults live in a world of projects. Whether it's a job assignment, home improvement, or planning a wedding, we need to actively solve problems. But unfortunately, schoolwork looks more like this than this. Let's take a look at this project-based world. Meet Claire. She was recently presented with a challenge. Her company, Supersuds, makes soap, and it was up to her to find the most earth-friendly way to produce it in the future. Her boss gave her a budget and a few requirements, and it was up to her to come up with a solution. She organized and managed a team who researched the options and created materials summarizing the issues. Claire's team asked for feedback and presented their findings to the boss. Claire came out of the project looking like a rock star, and she learned a lot about green products. If you look closely, Claire's success involved critical thinking, collaboration, and communication, things that aren't often taught in traditional classrooms. The world needs more Claires, so how do we get them? The answer is project-based learning, or PBL. By focusing students on a project, teachers put them on a path that deepens their knowledge and builds skills they'll need in the future. Here's what I mean. Mr. Simmons has always been a good science teacher, and his students do well on Friday's tests. Unfortunately, what they learned was gone by Saturday morning. That wasn't good enough for him. Soon he learned about project-based learning and decided to give it a shot. Mr. Simmons got the idea for his first project on microorganisms when nearly half of his students were suddenly absent with the flu. He asked his students why they thought so many of their classmates got sick at the same time. That lively discussion produced a lot of good questions and a list of things the kids wanted to know. Mr. Simmons then announced their project was to help elementary school kids understand how can we not get sick. After dividing the class into teams, he got them started on the project. It was up to the students to ask questions, research, collaborate, give each other feedback, and figure out the best ways to make their points clear to children. One team chose to make an educational video on the connection between hand washing and avoiding the flu. Another chose to create posters to show how viruses spread. The project teams showed off their final work to an enthusiastic audience of parents and their children at a nearby elementary school. Sitting in the front row was our good friend and local rock star Claire, who saw a bit of herself in the students. It was clear that the project was a success for the students, the audience, and Mr. Simmons. His students practiced critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. The project wasn't about memorization, but learning in depth about viruses and how to prevent spreading disease, a lesson they will never forget. At the end of the presentation, Claire introduced herself to the students and told them that they were rock stars and that the world needs more people who can think like them. To learn more about project-based learning, go to BIE.org.
Okay, that's all about PBL. Now let's continue with what's autonomy. Autonomy means the ability to take control of one's own learning independently or in collaboration with others. In this slide, we can see that in learner autonomy, students take control or responsibility for their learning. Students are capable of self-direction and are able to develop independent, proactive approach to their studies, and also they support one another. Here we see teacher support and peer support as well. Now here we see 4 T's of autonomy. We call it 4 T's according to their first letters: task, team, time, technique. In this part, teachers as a facilitator would involve students to the learning process, encourage them to reflect and to develop their own strategies. Time will be given to students to complete the task. At last, a teacher provides students with options and resources. Here we have autonomy learner task, Tour Maiden Tower. Here we see 4 T's. First of all, we see task, agree on what you want to learn during your tour. And then we see the second, the roles, we assign the roles. And the third one, we give them technique, make a video of your learning tour. And the last one, we give them time. The length of the video should be at least 1 minute. And here in autonomy learner, we see 21st century skills, how they play important role as in PBL. Now it's time to watch a video about learner autonomy. Let's watch.
Reactive using Python.
Okay, that's all about learner autonomy. Now I want to do post survey. Let me send you link again. Okay, let me share the link. I'll send again to WhatsApp group.
Okay.
You have the right to choose 4 options. Okay. And again, your answers would be on the screen. Please write down all things that attracted your attention and you could use them in your classes. What you liked more? Okay. At last we would see a beautiful word cloud. Okay. 7 teachers attended. Then let's wait a little. Okay, 9 teachers attended in post survey. Okay, here we see that most teachers preferred to critical thinking. We can say this according to the size of words. It's bigger than the others, yes? Critical thinking, then comes learner autonomy, collaboration, creativity, 21st century skills, and so on. That's all, dear teachers. Good job. I hope I could manage to explain what I wanted. How do you think? Yes? Could I manage?
You did it, yes, of course. Thanks for great information, dear.
Thank you too. It was my first training.
Thank you very much. It was very interesting and creative.
Yes, thank you too. I thank each of you for your participation. Now that's all. Goodbye, teachers.
See you, goodbye. Thank you very much.
See you, teacher. Thank you. It was very interesting and useful for us. And we will apply it in our class.
Thank you, thank you.
Especially critical thinking is very, very important and we can improve it.
Yes, yes, yes. We need to improve critical thinking.
Yes.
Elvina teacher, good luck to your in your job, in your aim. Good luck.
Good luck, yes, good luck.
I wish all what you wish me. Thank you. Goodbye, dear teachers.
See you. Goodbye. See you.
Bye. See you.
See you.
Goodbye.